This is an example of proofreading and using a paper, using Screencast-O-Matic to create a video of what the students have submitted and how to go through this paper so that the students can watch the video over and over again, as well as listen to your suggestions and see what you've written. I'm going to go through just this paragraph because I don't want this to last too long. So this is one of our students here in ELI. You can highlight things using this particular program. Not quite sure how to do that just yet. So I'm going to speak directly to this student as I am proofreading and editing their paper. So now I'll refer to the student as Dear Student. Dear Student, you do not need to introduce or label your introductory paragraphs, nor do you need to introduce or label your topic sentences, but I appreciate the courtesy that you're giving to do that. As I go through and look at this initial paragraph, it looks like you've made a great attempt at introducing your topic, and your topic is going to be the difference between Chinese students and American students, and this is a compare and contrast essay. So let's take a look. You've got a compare and contrast essay between Chinese and American students. Your topic sentence: Chinese and Americans have, I think that maybe we should probably distinguish that we are talking about students. Chinese and American students have lots of, I would like for you to use a slightly more descriptive language in this. Not that. I want to make a comment. I want you to use more descriptive language rather than lots of. Chinese and American students have good students, but would introduce the suggestion that you were going to do something different than what you are. You should use the word and, or however would even be better. Use however here. However, they have some similarities and some different. You need to change this to differences. They have different thinking, different way to study, and different good qualities. We don't need to say different over and over again. I appreciate the attempt at parallel structure, but you can just say different thinking, ways of studying, and good qualities. And I will compare and contrast them as a completely unnecessary sentence. And because this is all your first paragraph, you should bring that when back up here. When should be right here. This sentence should start right here. When Chinese goods, so we would move students before Chinese. When good Chinese students learn something, they will get high grade. However, they don't know how to use it in the future. So we've got a problem with tense. You've got they will get. When Chinese good student learns something, so this looks like future, this is present, and it would, when a good Chinese student learns something, they might get a high grade. So you've got a few tense problems here. However, they don't know how to use it in the future. So you need to pick a tense and stick with it. You can have it be, when good Chinese students learn something, they might get a high grade. However, they might not know how to use it for the future. So I put a modal in this because it's a bit of a softening, because you don't want to be as definitive as you're being with absolutely every Chinese student has this problem. That creates a problem with credibility and doubt in your rhetoric. So I'm softening it by using the word might. I'm going to stop this demonstration right here, but I think that the listener will see that there's a chance using Screencast-O-Matic.com to really speak directly to the student about the language that they're using, and it's a great tool for when you can't meet with every single student in your office, but you do need to speak to them about what is going on with their writing. I think it's going to be a great useful tool in the future.